I've covered for you long enough. I might sound a little rough. I'm wearing orange now and so you've Scott, you did this and now Scott. Now I know why. Now I know why. Now I know why. It was you, Scott, you, and now I know why. I asked you where your dad was. Where was Big Daddy? You got so angry when I went to feed the baby goat. Now Scott, now I know why. Now I know why. Now I know why. It was you, Scott, you, and now I know why. I asked you where your dad was. Where was Big Daddy? You got so angry when I went to feed the baby goat. Now Scott, now I know why. Now I know why. Now I know why. It was you, Scott, you, and now I know why. I am hella mad and burning with rage, Scott, and now I know why.
She was upset, scary to leave. She's talking about, said, my response.
I am hella mad and burning with rage, Scott, and now I know why. Now I know why. Now I know why. It was you, Scott, you, and now I know why. Now I know why. It was you, Scott, you, and now I know why. I am hella mad and burning with rage, Scott, and now I know why.
Hey everybody! Excited Utterance here. My name's Hella. Hella. Yeah. I see it's growing on you all. You love the song, Caleb? Yeah. I am hella mad and burning with rage, Scott. And now I know why. And we're about to find out why. Because juicy witnesses are coming at ya. Today is the neighbor today. And did you see when the text message came across the screen just before, when the sax music came on and it said, I want him to die a gruesome death, a lonely gruesome death. That's coming into evidence today, people. Today, and about time. Hello, Law Kong Express. Good to see you. Mailboxes. I wonder whether the mailbox is going to come into evidence at all. Because usually when there's a mailbox, something went wrong. Yes. Effie loves this song so much. Oh, Effie. Hello to Effie. Hi, Effie. Are you out there, little one? Love you, darling. Love you. You forgot about the mailbox. And Virgo's here. Hello, Virgo. Welcome. Good to see ya. You remember Virgo? Did you get a gifted membership at some point? It's so good to see you. Welcome. Erica's here. Let's do this, beautiful people. And Sean the sheep. You're over there in Sydney, Sean. Your membership drop off, Sean. Or am I just not seeing it? Good to see you. And Goat Gate. It's Goat Gate. Well, see, she actually said that in her sentencing speech. She said, you got so mad when I went to feed the baby goats, Scott. And now I know why. Yeah, we will watch the sentencing speech at some point in time. We'll take a detour to do that at some point. All right, guys. So it made her smile. Oh, really? Oh, that's so sweet. Hello, Effie. I love when my little girl was that age. She used to get so excited if someone on TV would say hi to her. So that's so cute. Oh, look. Ilya is here with one Excited Utterance membership. That's very nice of you. Now, we're also doing another poll today because yesterday we had the top two were, where are they? Who's got this? Yesterday, we got to the poll. Where is it? I pasted it into the... Where was it? I pasted it into the Discord, guys. Help me out here. Where did I put it? Hello, Dina. Okay, so we had Ilya and Dali were the top two, and then what was the other one? I'm sure I put it in the Discord, guys. Can someone help me? Hey Dina, how are you? Did you see the Richard Allen press conference? Was that the prosecutors talking about how he's really actually guilty, everybody? Is that what you're talking about, Robin Hood? Because, yeah, Andrea put a tweet out about it, and she's like, yeah, you're so confident in your case that you have to put a press conference out to justify it. Yeah, not going there. Not going there. Satchel was last. Yeah, unfortunately, Satchel's not going to be on there. All right, so I need to find the results from yesterday, and we need to put another one on. Guys, what was the other one? Is T-Bone? Was T-Bone going to be on there? We'll get... Once Ilya gets onto screen, then we'll talk about that. Okay. Oh, you got one. You got a gifted membership? Oh, from Ireland. You're in Ireland. To be sure. To be sure. The prosecutors and police said if you believe he's not guilty, you're a conspiracy theorist that should leave America. Well, I guess a lot of people are leaving America then, hey? That's shit. What bullshit is that? Okay. And they praised and thanked the judge. Of course they did. Of course they did. Oh, hello.
Hey, are you showing it now?
What? Sorry, what?
Nothing.
Yep, cool. Okay, so how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Long time no see.
Yeah, I didn't even know you were backstage yet. We were just talking about you and your names. Yeah, no, I was just about to start the stream with this. So hang on, I haven't got it up yet. There we go. And oh my god, memberships. Would you mind bringing the memberships up there?
Yeah,
whilst I
one
bring
sec.
this? Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Evie, for gifting 5.
Evie!
Catastrophic Kate was gifted a membership. Tracy Fagan, Lily Shaw, 1 hour dry floors, or your money back. And David Morrissey were gifted memberships.
There's someone called 1 Hour Dry Floors.
Yeah.
Yeah? That's a great name.
I added the or your money back part.
Yeah. Well, it should be all your money back. That's awesome. You recorded something for me. I'll post in the cord later. In the cord. The cord. That's a great name for it. Yeah. Okay, so this is a really important witness actually. And they wanted to get this one in before the sons. So we've got the neighbor, and then the first of the two sons is after this one. So we'll do the neighbor. I'm not sure, are they an RA watcher? No, not this one. But yeah, we'll get this one done today. I don't know if we'll get further than this one. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships, Evie, and also Ilya. Thank you for the 2 gifted memberships as well. Much appreciated. So hang on, I need to update the banner. The banner. At the moment, the banner says that we are 11 memberships away from the next Melody emoji. So now we're only like 3 gifted memberships away for the next Melody emoji, and we all get to decide what the next one's going to be because we have a baby goat already. So 3 away, guys. We only need 3 more. Come on. Let's get 3 more gifted memberships happening, guys. It's Christmas. And I'll just update that. Okay, let's get going.
Did you ever go in the house or anything like that?
They decided to kiss him.
No, we'll start him from the beginning.
And go into Burger King or McDonald's
No,
for
no,
breakfast.
no,
I got
no,
a
no.
big kick out of that.
We'll start him from the beginning so you can meet him again. Because remember, we started him yesterday, but we'll start him again.
We were friends, but I mean, I don't.
Participate in
Hello,
that and go off on
Judge.
your own, that's fine. To make sure that no one comes up to y'all and does anything inappropriate, since we have lots of
How
coverage.
fast is it
Who's
going?
gonna
Lots
do
of witnesses, lots of
inappropriate
folks around the
things?
building.
We're
We have
on
the entire
1.5,
district attorney's office.
but we
have
got used to it
defense attorneys
yesterday.
in and out of the building. We have media all over the place. So if y'all are going to be on the campus, I want y'all supervised. Now, when I said y'all could go walk or whatever, I meant for y'all to eat first and then go for a walk. So we had to take care of that. I've talked to Jody, our court administrator, and we're going to see if between her and the bailiffs
Oh, no, really?
and court staff, we can have someone at the top and bottom of the pavers where the park benches are to the side of the building right here in front of the art center, where y'all can stroll and enjoy the lovely weather that we're having. All right. But we're going to have you eat up here first, even though having a nice little picnic would be great. Then we have to clean up and get all the stuff and all the mess. So I want y'all to eat here, and then y'all can go for a little walkabout. If you choose not to participate, that's fine. Let us know on the front end so we don't order your lunch and pay $12 for a ham sandwich. But you have to be back in the room 10 minutes before I say we're going to start back, which means that you only have 50 minutes to go get lunch, which isn't enough time. So make sure you do all that.
Okay, so we've gotten to
And we're
know
gonna
the
try to make
judge.
better
Fantastic.
accommodations for that on.
He's very excited about the fact that the media are there. Okay, we'll go back 10 seconds. Cool.
John Luke Weaver, and I am Melody's attorney, one of Melody's attorneys. I want to talk to you about a few things that you spoke about earlier.
Hang on a minute.
It sounded like you made it out that you and
Hang on,
Melody
why are we on cross? Sorry, guys. I'm an idiot.
It's okay. We still love you.
I know. Let's start that again, shall we? Oh, manlet.
Aw, what a cute little manlet.
He's so tiny. Look at him with the way he walks. It's like,
Aw. Just want to pick him up and put him in my pocket.
I know, right? He is pocket size.
He is.
He by far weighs the least of all those lawyers.
Stand present.
Who's running this show?
You solemnly swear for notice about presenting this matter shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help you God.
I do.
Hey, Laura.
Hey.
Mr. Braswell, did you ever expect yourself to be here testifying in a murder case?
No.
Beautiful.
would, try-
What
try-
was the
Relax.
what was the Dali name that you
tell Jerry how
wanted
old you are?
yesterday?
How old I am?
Yes, sir.
I'm 68.
And Mr. Braswell, don't give us your address or anything, but do you live in the county?
Yes.
And how long have you lived here?
43 years.
And what do you do as your occupation?
I'm a grading contractor.
How long have you been doing that?
All my life.
And part of that, what type of work is it that you actually do? What all things do you do for the
I used
business?
to do a lot of residential stuff. I usually just work on horse ranches
yeah.
now.
And when you do that, what type of machines and stuff do you use to do it?
Bobcat, farm tractor.
Do you have a big business? Do you own it?
Yeah, I own it.
Do you have a lot of employees?
No, one, me.
Just yourself? Where in the county do you live? Don't give us your address or anything like that, but where in the area?
Off of 372, Birmingham Road.
And do you know the
Birmingham
defendant,
Road.
Melody Walker Farris here in court today?
Did I know her?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And do you see what she's sitting in today, the type of clothing she has on? And she's sitting here at the table with
Right.
defense counsel?
Mhm.
And how long have you known her?
Probably since 2016, maybe.
How did y'all first meet?
Her and another neighbor were walking that lives closer to her, and they walked out the little road by where I live, and I was cutting grass. And the other neighbor that I knew, I'd done a lot of work for her, and they stopped and just got talking, and she introduced me to Melanie.
And is that Sherry Cooper?
Yeah.
Did you know her? Did you know her Sherry? Is that what you knew her by? Did you know
what?
Sherry Cooper by Sherry or Sharon?
Sherry's all I've ever known her by.
And where was she from?
Minnesota, maybe?
Not from Georgia?
No.
Different accent than you?
Huh?
She had a different accent?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Not like my accent, but just not a Georgian
Right,
accent.
right.
And about how long did the three of y'all kind of interact and know each other?
They walked and, we'd see each other, see them at the restaurants. They'd go to eat at the restaurants. And my youngest daughter went and played with Melody's grandkids when they were in town.
And you were previously married?
I was, yeah.
And your wife has some issues with, I guess, drugs a little bit.
Right, mhm.
And you kind of adopted her daughter
Right,
and raised her.
right.
And so how many children do you consider you have, including your youngest that you raised? How many?
Well, I got 2 of my own and her, so 3, yeah.
But she's your daughter too?
Right, oh, yeah.
Y'all close family?
Yep.
Now, do you remember back in July, I think it was around July 7th of 2018, Detective Kuykendall and Detective Pope from the Sheriff's Office came out and talked to you?
Mm-hmm.
Were you expecting them to come and talk to you?
Figured so, you know.
When did you hear about something happening to Gary?
I guess it was that day or the day before, maybe.
And how did you hear anything?
Melody texted me.
Text and tell you?
Mm-hmm.
What do you remember her saying about it?
She just said, well, she first said Gary was missing, and then she said they found him in a burn pile.
And do you remember what day exactly that she...
I don't.
If he was found on July 5th, do you know what day it was that she...
Probably the 4th, maybe. The day before, maybe.
But you're not certain of the day?
No, I'm not.
And that was basically all that she said to you?
Right.
And y'all, tell the jury, how often would you ever walk with her and share?
No, I never walked with them.
You basically just hang out with them, eat lunch a little bit?
They'd be at Cherokee Ranch and eat lunch, and we'd all went up there to eat lunch when we was working or whatnot, yeah.
In the family, the Farris family, who all did you interact with?
Scott and her's the only ones I knew.
And how much interaction did you have with Scott?
Just eating lunch and seeing him on the road at Tractor Supply.
Beating what?
And did you have any problems with Scott?
No.
Did y'all get along?
Yeah.
How about you and the defendant? Any problems?
Do I?
Did you and the defendant, Melody, have any problems?
No.
And y'all get along?
Yeah, I thought she was just
She
a
never
good
tried
neighbor,
to
you know?
put me on a burn pile.
Yeah. Never try to kill me.
Did you ever go to her
No.
house?
I went over there to pick up Emma a time or two. Yeah.
Emma's the youngest?
Right, she's my youngest daughter.
And did you ever go in the house or anything like that?
Inside the kitchen. Yeah.
Now, how many times do you think you actually physically stepped on their property?
The most 4 or 5 times.
How much time when you would go on the property would you spend there?
Few minutes.
Oh, thank you,
Anything longer than 15
Ilya.
minutes?
No.
Now, around what I want to talk to you about is you've met with us and talked to us,
Right.
Randy, and we've gone through your timeline to see where you were around July 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Did you remember that?
Yes.
What I want to do now is kind of go back through your timeline. I think on July 3rd of 2018, you talked about, were you working on some polo fields?
Yes, I was working on the post road on polo fields. Mhm.
Just tell the jury about on July 3rd,
She
kind of
wanna
the day that you were doing
go.
where you were at.
We were stripping grass off of a grown-up horse arena and putting down new footing, which is M10's gravel dust, and but that took us several days.
And what is that? What type of material is that? How's that?
It's
different?
gravel dust. It's ground up granite. Yeah.
Where was this at?
Polo Fields is on Post Road that runs between Highway 20 and Highway 9.
How long were you there doing this job?
We were there about a week.
And on July 3rd, what would have been your kind of...
We usually went to work at 8:39 and worked till 5 or 6.
I remember what we were going to do. Today, we were going to decide between whether or not it's Dali or Ilya. Were we? Is that it?
And T-Bone.
And T-Bone.
Yes.
That's right. So we want the 3? Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Ilya?
And then we can do a runner-off.
Do a what?
No, I guess that'll be fine.
Dali, T-Bone, Ilya. I
Yeah.
think you secretly want to be called T-Bone.
I do. Actually, ribeye, but my father wanted me to be T-Bone.
Goodbye. All right. Okay, I'm making it up.
Just so I can have
And on
bone in
July
my
3rd,
name.
afterward, where'd you go? I think you went to the Mexican restaurant?
Diablo's up on 306, and then all my kids, actually. Yeah.
And where's the restaurant exactly at? What's it?
It's on 306 and 400 restaurant up there.
If you were standing here
Tomahawk.
looking at
Hey.
kind of the mall place where
What?
it is and the restaurant,
It's
try to-
glitchy.
standing there looking at the door of the restaurant.
It was at Ben,
Very glitchy.
so the Kroger store. So
What's good? Oh, this is?
You.
I am.
And the
alright.
video.
I'm going to celebrate.
Okay, calm down. Just
I can barely see you, woman.
Just calm down. All right? It's all right.
Come
All
on.
right. It's fine. Just you have a little heart attack over there.
Well, because I know you're a whiny perfectionist.
You are. Right.
Well-
I'll just fix my internet. You can please take over the video for a minute, and I'll fix my internet up. Okay.
Okay, God, gotta do
All
everything.
right then. Thank you. Jeez.
Are you gonna send me the link?
There it is. There.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Hold on, let me whip this out.
Yeah, please whip it out. God, you don't eat that very often, do you?
Excuse me while I whip it out.
One of your oldest daughter just came back from the Marines?
My middle daughter just came back from the Marines, yeah.
We were at
Celebrating just
1.5.
having
Right,
it
yeah, yeah.
Now, after that, where did you go on July 3rd? What time was that over and where'd you go?
Him and I went back home,
Remember what time you got home?
probably 8:39.
What'd y'all do that night?
Okay, I might
We
glitch
did.
out for a minute.
Anything
Hang on.
out of the ordinary?
No,
Anything make you go, "Huh, yeah, I really remember that, and that was strange"?
no.
So you were home. Your testimony is on July 3rd. You were at your working at the polo fields, and then at the restaurant, and then home.
Right.
Were you on the Farris property at all on July 3rd?
No.
Have anything to do with the property on July 3rd?
No.
Now on July 4th, I think we kind of joked about it, but 4th of July, obviously, you're getting up that Wednesday. I think you went to breakfast.
Went to breakfast, yeah.
Where'd you go? Was it Macedonia?
Denny's.
Probably went to, I can't remember if I went to Waffle House or if I went to Cherokee Ranch. Probably went to Cherokee Ranch.
If you
Of course,
said it was
Waffle House.
earlier, would that have been the place you do go, the Waffle House?
Occasionally, not much.
And why would you go to somewhere like that on the
Because
4th?
I'm white.
About the only place open.
When you went to breakfast that morning, was anybody with you?
No.
What'd you do after that?
Came back, him and I fiddled around, and then we went to my other daughter's in-laws for a cookout that day. And we were there all afternoon.
Who was all there at the cookout?
All three of my daughters, son-in-laws, two son-in-laws, and one of the son-in-laws' parents.
And
I don't like that black one, but that's just
Where was
me.
this at? And to kind of, if you could play a video, kind of speak a video of what you saw there. Tell us what was going on the 4th at the cookout.
They were watching ball games, and we just sit around and they cooked ribs and hamburgers and whatnot.
Ribs?
Was it outside, inside, or something?
Both.
And what type of food and stuff were you having?
Ribs, and they had hamburgers and hot dogs.
And again, whose house was this?
This was my
Ribs and
son-in-law's
hamburgers
parents.
and hot
I
dogs.
get the feeling this
It
guy
was
is really
about a mile and a half
racist.
up close to the campground, past the campground actually.
Okay,
Can
how
you
far
hear
was
me?
that from your house?
A mile
Yeah.
and a half,
Okay.
And how far is your house from the defendant's Ferris's house?
quarter of a mile.
So basically right there on
It's
top
on,
of
yeah,
each
it's on another road, yeah.
Okay, I
other.
think I'm
On
fixed
July
up
4th, how
now.
long were you there at the cookout?
We were there till after supper.
What'd you do after that?
Went home, him and I went home.
Emma was with you?
Yeah.
I'm at 242 if you want to take back over.
Okay, so
242.
hang on. Do, 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 242. Okay. Is that me now?
Yeah.
At all during this time? Or?
I don't think
Hey!
so. I don't remember. There was a time frame there. She had her for a day or two, but that day I don't remember.
And when you were at your house on July 4th, did you ever leave after getting back to the home?
No.
Did you ever go to Ferris property?
No.
So on July 4th of 2018, did you ever step even a toe on their property?
No.
Did you ever get outside onto your house? Did you ever go down there close to their driveway or
No.
anything like that? Did you have anything to do with their property on July 4th?
No.
Now, afterwards, I think, did you meet Scott at some point after Gary was found murdered? Did you ever see him at a gas station later on?
Right.
Did you
Do
see
you remember what y'all were
him?
talking about?
I just told him I'm sorry.
Did
to
he
hear
look
about
like a
what happened to you
murderer?
And did he say anything to you that you remember that was out of the ordinary or
guys.
anything like that?
Not really. I mean, he was upset, as naturally anybody would be.
And we mean upset. What was it? How
Well, I
was it?
mean, he was grieving over the loss of his dad.
Do you remember what gas station
When?
it was at and when that
It
was?
was a marathon up at Ducktown, I think.
Ducktown?
Yeah.
How long after the 5th? After
Ducktown.
Gary was found was this? July 5th,
DuckTales?
his remains were
I
found.
can't remember. It was a day or two.
DuckTales.
May have been a week. I don't know. That's been over 6 years ago.
Did he
No,
say
this
anything
is
to you that made you
important.
think it was odd or anything like that?
No.
Did you end up telling anybody that he
No.
said something? Was there anything that you recollect that he said that made you think, oh, Scott had something to do with this or anything like that? Did y'all didn't have any problems, you and Scott?
No.
I'm sorry, I'm not.
Yeah, no
I wanted to
objection,
make sure
Robin
I
Hood.
clarified your relationship with the defendant. Were y'all ever romantic or anything like
No.
that? Friends only?
Friends only.
But you would talk to her, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Tell the jury about how often and how you would talk to her.
We talk frequently, just neighborly.
Neighborly.
I don't know how to explain it really. I mean, there was no relationship or anything there. It was just a neighbor relationship. It just, there was a couple other, with Sherry, I talked to her. Did work for Sherry. I never did anything for the Ferrises.
So you did some type of work for Sherry.
Oh, yeah, I did.
She liked it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she
How would you
liked
describe your
it.
relationship with Sherry?
Just typical neighbor.
Fair to say you're a little bit closer to Melody than Sherry?
Do what now?
Is it fair to say you're a little bit closer to Melody, the defendant, than Sherry?
No, not really.
About the same?
Yeah, I mean, just typical neighbors.
Would it be unusual for you to talk to the defendant by phone or by text almost every day or sometimes?
It was a possibility, yeah.
And we were able to go over some
Who
records
talks
from
to
your
their
phone
neighbors on
to
text
show
every
that you were
day?
talking with her. Do you remember that?
Right. Mm.
And those, when we
Well,
showed
she's
you
trying to
those
bone
text
her.
messages, to the best of your recollection, fair and accurate messages between you and the defendant?
Oh, yeah.
Well, when law enforcement came to talk to you, they asked you about, did you know the defendant's phone number? Do you remember that?
I don't know. I didn't know it just right off the hat, but I gave it to him, I think.
Well, you gave them actually 2 numbers, didn't you?
Right.
Do you remember the first number for her that you had, or one of the numbers?
I couldn't tell you what the numbers were.
The 678-389-1987, does that ring a bell? How about the 678-592-9029?
No, I mean, I had her in the phone as Melody, and that was it. Yeah.
I think you had his Melody, and then the other one is Melody Farris, is that right?
Right.
But you would agree with me that you had 2 numbers for the defendant in front of you. Is that yes?
Right, yeah.
And you agree with me that y'all would text and talk about things in a relationship or stuff going on with her and Gary Scott?
True.
Did she ever express to you her frustrations she would have with Gary?
Sexually?
Ever say anything about Gary?
Nothing, no, not particularly, no.
But some things.
Yeah.
How about Scott?
No,
Not really, Scott?
not,
Was she ever saying bad things about Scott?
no,
Ever saying she's angry at Scott?
No.
No. Ever saying that Scott was mad at her or mad at Gary or anything like that?
never to me.
So no issues that she would tell to you about Scott having problems with her or Gary?
No.
And did you really talk to Gary at all, or how much did you
No,
Gary?
I knew Gary, but I didn't ever talk to him.
What was he like to you?
He was quiet. Only time I'd ever seen him was at the restaurant. Him and Scott would come and eat, and he'd speak, and that was it. You know, he was quiet.
Quiet guy? Was he quiet?
Yeah.
Cherokee Branch, y'all be there a lot?
Right. Morning, noon, and night.
Don't consider evidence now. Stacy Exhibit Braswell 1. It's a extraction report from Cellbrite that we've done. No objection. Just may I approach the witness? Mr. Braswell, we're going to show you. I'm going to come up on the screen here, and I'm going to walk you through some of this stuff here. I know you've seen that. We can ask you some questions about that. But if you can't see it or something, let me know, okay?
Oh, here we go, chat. Here we go. You all right,
When
Ilya?
law enforcement talked to you, you cooperated
Yeah.
with them, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
In fact, how many people do you know at the sheriff's office or knew?
Bob Post, Joe Satterfield,
Is he a urinal talker?
Robert Ledford. I don't know right off.
You know a good bit?
Yeah.
Just from growing up here? Any
Right.
problems with the sheriff's office?
Do what?
Any problems with the
Oh,
sheriff's
no,
office?
no, never.
Were the
We do have
detectives really nice
Cellbrite.
to you?
Oh, yeah.
Did they threaten
This
you
is
in any way?
good.
No.
Did they yell at you
Yes.
at 3 minutes?
No.
Can you
Did they
pause?
have to use bad cop, good cop with you? Did they?
So,
Okay, so they do have Cellbrite. That's good. I've requested some of the evidence and kind of was very vague with my request, and they seem to be taking it very literal in trying to get a bunch of stuff. So it looks like maybe I'll be able to get the Cellbrite reports. It is taking quite a while because they're having to contact multiple departments, but we should hopefully get some of the evidence that was used in the trial and examine it further.
see, T-Bone is very good at getting the FOIAs.
Yes?
Well done,
Have I-
T-Bone. See, it's nice. It rolls off the tongue. Good on you, T-Bone.
Yes.
Nice. Yeah,
Carry
very
on.
meaty of you.
Girth. Girthy.
Oh dear, imagine all the rare, how very rare for you to come through.
If I was, yeah. It'd be a good name
Well
for
done, T-Bone.
it'd be a good name for a psychic medium.
Yeah. Susan, how are you?
Let's not be too salty.
Let's not be too salty.
God damn it.
Oh dear. Oh, the sauce jokes too that we could do.
Okay, I regret that now.
No, you don't. No, you don't. We could have a lot of fun with this. We could have a lot of fun with it. All right, let's keep going. All right, so yes, we have Cellbrite. So we have text messages, guys. This is going to be good.
From the best part that you know, was it a nice conversation?
Oh,
Throw
yeah.
it,
With a
T-Bone.
gentleman with you?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Did you resist or try to hide anything?
No.
Did you give them permission to take your phone and download it and get all the
Right.
information? Where'd you have to go to do that and get the
To the
phone?
precinct in Freehold.
Freelon?
Oh,
Did they
why,
take your
my
phone?
sir? There's a
Hour
lot
later.
of dick pics
And
on here.
When they took it, did they get the phone back to you?
Oh, yeah.
So a cordial interaction. This is the exhibit. Let me. this
He's
is the
Dick
Cellbrite.
Patterson.
Take your phone back and get your
Right.
phone.
Oh, I love
Right here,
that guy.
404-683-1829. What's that number?
That's my phone number.
Now here on page 2 of 15, over here on the left, you see where it says from, and it's got a Melody's got a number right there.
Right.
Now we know the one over there, the first number you dialed in the area code 678-389.
What's
That
going
was the
on?
number you have. It was in there
Oh, they
as
redacted
Melody.
it.
That's her
Aw.
number? The 1987?
I guess, yeah.
All right, so-
I don't know which one's which.
October 10th, 2016 timestamp here, about 10:21 p.m.
It's all right, I'll get it.
And so this is from her, it looks like to you,
Okay.
and it says, does that say finally quitting, can go no more, finish in the morning? Is that what it says right there?
Yes, sir.
You see
Yes,
that?
sir.
That part. And then, looks like the next message there, the 1829, that's your number? Probably help with
Yeah,
the highlight,
yeah,
right
yeah,
there?
yeah.
And then to the 1987 number for Melody, is that right?
Mhm.
And then you respond, is that dang it, girl?
Yeah.
Dang it, girl.
And then same conversation, 10/10/2016, from the 1987 number for the defendant. Does it read, he wouldn't even go get me and Scott food?
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
Now at about 10:24 p.m., you respond to her and you say, is this correct? You say, wow, maybe he'll get hungry one day and won't have anyone to get him any food. Was that your response?
I guess, I don't remember all this, but it's there, so I guess I did.
Okay. And then October 10th, 2016, 10:26 p.m., from the 1987 number from Melody, the text was from her to you. My response to his fit, he threw was, I hope you die alone in a gruesome death. You see that?
Yeah, I see it. I don't remember that, but that's
I
that.
hope you die
See if they go
alone
to your
in
phone,
a
that's-
gruesome
It is
death.
what it is.
It is what it is, yeah.
And then
It is
you
what
respond
it
by saying,
is.
there you go, he's going to push you over the edge. See that right here?
I can't see that up there, but
If I make it bigger there.
is that on page
Yep.
3 here? I can-
Talking
Yes,
shit
sir.
about Big Daddy.
Okay, well, there's the problem.
This is the
Hey,
one.
David.
Let's turn that on.
I'll just read off the paperwork.
Well, yeah, you just walked into an exciting
Any questions?
utterance.
Just, I don't know if it's
Is it unplugged? Maybe it's down there on that part.
Well, okay, so he's just a neighbor, but he's the kind of neighbor that you send texts about
Page 3.
wanting your estranged husband to die a gruesome death. As you do.
Works different every time we use it. So right there. And then we'll just go to page 3.
Okay, so here's the thing in context. Oh, I suppose it'll come up in cross, but this wasn't like
So let's go, your page
the
2
week
there.
before.
On page 3.
All right, page 3. There you go, he's going to push you over the edge. You see that?
Yeah.
All right, that's your response, and then
Yeah, very typical.
you see her reply to you at 10:10, October 10th, 2016, 10:29 p.m.
Right.
I know, and that scares me. Told him finally to go where it could not even see or hear him. It would be in his best interest. Did she say anything else to you about what he had done to make her feel like that?
No. I have no clue what it was. Other than didn't get nothing to eat.
He can't remember any of this shit.
Do you ever remember her saying anything else to you about hoping that he would die a gruesome death or be gone?
No.
And you go on, there's some more messages here, but did y'all ever talk about guns or anything?
Not that I recall.
Do you remember her asking you anything about guns or shots being fired in the neighborhood?
No. I mean, there's a guy that lived between where they lived and I lived that shot a lot. But I don't remember her ever per se saying anything about shots.
Let me see the RIF report. I'm going to ask you a question. There's some more text messages going on, but I want to ask you about it specifically.
Fair, beautiful waterfall.
I don't know. It sounds like something
Right
my
here,
mom would
starting
say
right here,
about
see
my
that?
dad before she divorced him.
We're on page 15 of this report. Now, these aren't all your messages. These are just
I
some, but
said
I
them.
want to go to page 15.
Okay, so, like, I say that about Ilya all the time.
That's true. We despise each other.
Yeah, look, I hope you die a gruesome death.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Then you know what, like, then I could do a grift stream about it.
yes, absolutely. She's like hoping. She's like trying to find a way to kill me from Australia just to do
Oh.
a grift stream.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The more gruesome, the more
better.
super chats I will get.
Yeah.
But, and, like, because I knew you best,
You
you
did.
see. Yeah.
I mean, if I like die and there's possible rumors that I was getting a massage and a happy ending, and you can make fun of that, it's going to be great. You can make a lot of money that way.
And I have your permission, don't I?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Clipped.
You do.
I do. I do.
Yes, nobody else. Maybe
No
Sean,
one-
Sean and David can do a grift stream.
But I get to go first.
You get to go first.
I get to go first. Yeah. The donations get to go to me.
Yes,
In US dollars.
in US dollars.
Yeah. Thank you. Clipped. It's important
Yeah.
to seize a good business opportunity. Yes, it is.
It is.
It is.
And you, yeah, you can take all my stream ideas as well and run with it.
Or your stream ideas.
Yeah.
There's so many. Anyway, look, I don't know. I don't know how much to take this into consideration as her being that cold. Like, she could be cold, she could not be. She might be joking around. Like, sometimes I just forget to use emojis. And, like, she could have just forgotten to use an emoji, like, haha. I don't know. Anyway, let's keep going.
And 1829, so we got your number from you to her 1987 number. And
We'll
and
do
there's
a,
a question. See,
a poll to decide on your final name
that you
after
shooting?
death.
See that? And then from her, she says, no, laugh out loud. That's on May 4th, 2017. about 6:16.
Gingerbread
See
house
that?
making.
Yeah.
And then from you to her, the message is, you say, okay, see that?
Yeah.
And then on May 4th, 2017 at 6:27 p.m., from her number 1987, she texts you and says, I'm not that bad a shot.
Right.
Going to say between you two, you respond, laugh, LOL, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's later on from her to you, same shooting as Saturday or Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally from her, the 1987 number to you, May 4th, 2017, 6:20 p.m. And she says, text, handgun, question mark. See that?
Right.
Did y'all ever talk about guns or shooting?
No.
And did you ever see her with two cell phones?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And when was that?
When she was walking,
So
What would
did she
she
be
do on those
lol or lol?
carrying them. Sometimes she'd be on one.
Was she talking on one?
Occasionally.
Out of the two numbers, we've got the 1987 number. Of the other number she had, which one would she communicate with you the most?
I don't remember.
Now, did she ever talk to you about Rusty?
Yeah.
Tell the jury what she would say about Rusty.
He was I'm assuming a boyfriend that was in Tennessee that she had known for a long time.
Did you know his name was Rusty Barton or just by Rusty? Did you know his name just Rusty or Rusty Barton?
Rusty Barton.
Did she say how they met?
I think they'd known each other all their lives.
Did she indicate whether or not they were in a romantic relationship at the time?
Yeah.
Kind of make that.
Yep.
I know you don't want to be her.
Oh, I know, but yeah, I'm telling the truth. Yeah.
What would she say they were? How long they'd been in a relationship?
I really don't know about that.
She say where they would meet up sometimes.
His name was Rusty
Chattanooga,
Bone.
Different places.
Rusty trombone.
How often would they meet up?
Once a month at least, probably. Maybe more.
Jesus.
More than that, wasn't
Yeah.
it? It was, wasn't it?
Probably, yeah.
He was getting
You
that
knew she was going to meet
guilt.
Rusty during the week. Did you ever assist her in meeting Rusty? Or
No,
anything?
no.
Sir, I'm not saying anything
No,
about you.
no,
I'm
I
just
know.
asking. You understand? I got a job to do.
No, I know.
Would you just ever ask her what's going on between you and Gary if you got Rusty on the side?
Was
Is he rusty in bed?
Didn't want to get involved in that, did you?
No, no.
How would she talk about Rusty?
Did you want to get rusty with her?
They were longtime friends and I guess just been in a relationship for I don't know how long, but
Did you see her talk on the phone to Rusty?
I don't think I'd ever seen her talk to him on the phone.
Did you know she used that one phone to talk to Rusty with?
Yeah.
The other phone, not the main phone, right?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know which one was which.
Did you know that she would use one phone for him as opposed to using for a family?
Right.
Beautiful, wonderful. No, he's not a boyfriend, right? He's a neighbor, and he knows all this shit, right? And he's getting text messages from the defendant like every day, every other day. He's finding all this
So
stuff
weird.
out about his neighbor. It's so weird.
I've lived in my
Like-
condo for 5 years. I've had like one conversation with my neighbor. And the other people around me, I've said probably 2 words to.
Is this a country people thing?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm just a loner. And especially since COVID, I don't want to interact with anyone.
Yeah, you're just rude to people.
No, I'm not rude. I just don't want to talk to anybody.
No, look, I'm the same. I
know.
don't like hanging out with my neighbors.
Yeah.
We've got neighbors on this side who are exactly the same as us, and they're the only ones I like because they've got like a daughter who's same age as mine, and they're great. They don't want to have parties and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just don't understand neighborhoods where neighbors actually talk to one another for fun.
Or for like
why?
an
We
hour
didn't
or half
choose
an
to
hour.
be friends. Like, you just happen to live in the house next door. Whereas these people, like, they live on like large properties, like
Yeah.
a long way from each other's like fence line. Yet somehow, for some reason, you're talking to them. Like, why? Why would you talk to somebody who lives all that far away?
Yeah, I don't like it's small town stuff, but
School, small town shit. Yeah. Imagine hearsay for days only in real life at the Waffle House. Okay.
with
Yeah,
lots of
sure.
violence.
Yeah, and sex.
Well, that
And
happens
murder.
at Waffle Houses too.
Right. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So he's not a boyfriend.
Evie,
Did she
Oh,
talk about
God.
Rusty in front of Sherry while you were there?
that's my nightmare.
Oh, yeah. I mean, actually,
Fuck
that's how I
that.
found out was from Sherry.
And how long had you known about Rusty? Do you
Pretty
remember what
much-
year it was when you first learned of him?
Pretty much since I met her. I mean, pretty recent after that.
What year would that have been?
I want to say 2016, probably. I don't remember.
Did you know about anything that she had on her person or anything because of Rusty? Anything to remember him by?
Oh,
I have no
It
clue.
paused.
She talked to you about anything that they would do
I know.
besides meeting her? Would she talk to you about it?
Not really.
Did you ever inquire at all about it in any way?
She sent me a few hunting pictures where he'd been hunting and killed a deer or something, but other than that, that's all.
Was he a hunter?
Yeah.
Were you a hunter?
Yeah.
I had that in common. Did you ever see Rusty in Georgia?
No,
Did you ever see Rusty at the property?
no.
Did you ever know whether or not he ever came down to the property?
Oh, I have no clue. I mean, I wouldn't know him if he walked in here today.
Sir, to be clear, I want you to look at this jury and answer this question. Did you have anything to do with the death of Gary Farris?
No,
Did you personally get involved in it anyway?
no,
Did you help the defendant in any way?
No.
Did you go to the property at any time of this and do anything to aid or abet her in this?
no,
Did you even get close to the property on July 3rd, 4th, and 5th?
no.
Judge, you might
That's unusual. Did you have anything to do with it? Tell the jury. Isn't that interesting?
That's all I have this one.
All right, lunch is here, so we're gonna
Look
break.
at them!
So we'll break for an hour.
Narcissist! Mads, that's what I do at dancing. I dance close with people I've never met. And then I go goodbye. Have a good night. See ya. Hey, Evie. For Ilya's next town hall party.
Oh God,
Thank you for the super chat. You're so cute.
I may have to start
should-
going to my HOA meetings, and I'm dreading that.
Oh no. They should
Yeah.
have asked him who done it. Point
What do
at
you-
who done
what
it.
do you-
That would have been interesting if he'd pointed at Scott.
Yeah.
All right, so they're just having a break because I haven't done cross yet.
It's going to be about an hour.
What is?
Keep going.
Could you
To
calm
4.
down?
4
Four.
more.
Are they on lunch? Okay, that's him chitty-chatting about don't be going and hanging around the building. People want to talk to you and do inappropriate things to you. He
They're
did
trying
say
to get information for a book.
It sounded like you made
Don't
it
talk
out
to
that
our
you and
court reporter.
Melody aren't
go walk or whatever.
See?
I meant for y'all to eat first and then go for a walk. So we had to take care of that. I've talked to Jody, our court administrator, and we're going to see if between her and the bailiffs and court staff, we can have someone at the top and bottom of the pavers where the park benches are.
You're only
to the
on
side of
here
the building
now?
right here,
That's
in front of
great,
the Arts
David.
Center, where y'all can stroll and enjoy the lovely weather that we're having. All right. But
You
we're gonna
can't
have to
vote
eat
from there,
up here
David.
first, even though having a nice little picnic would be great. Then we have to clean up and get all the stuff and all the mess. So we're gonna.
Are you playing with
eat here, and
Legos,
then y'all can go
David?
for a little walkabout. If you choose not to participate, that's fine. Let us know on the front end so we don't order your lunch and pay $12 for a ham sandwich. But
That
you
could
have to
kill
be back
you.
in the room 10 minutes before I say we're going to start back, which means that you only have 50 minutes to go get lunch, which isn't enough time. So make sure you do all that. And we're going to try to make better accommodations for that on Friday, and that's what my plan. I'm going to talk
Pause.
to y'all later at the end of the day, or
Mads, is that because I bitched about that on stream, or was that something you just pulled out of your ass? And I paid them, by the way. And I'm still pissed about that, okay? I am still freaking pissed.
How did you know that, Matt?
I assume I had a whole spurg out session at some point.
I don't remember that.
I don't know.
I don't remember that. I think Matt
'Cause I
is
was-
stalking you.
Okay, so the blinds, like, in my windows were broken because of my cats. And not, like, big time, but, like, it was just, like, bent or broken, like, one of the slat, like... Well, you can't do it there. So I would, like, fix it, but then they'd be a little crooked. Or then my cats would then, a month later, like, break another one. And they'd keep coming by and find me again because I hadn't fixed it, even though it'd be broken in a different spot. And I'm making my good faith attempt to fix it. Meanwhile, my neighbors have like all this crap in their windows. Their places look absurd. Their blinds are broken, no issues. So I had to finally raise my blinds and just put curtains up.
Please, I want the live feed. Send it to me.
I am so, and then these freaking assholes at my HOA, they changed companies, decided, I finally solved it, and I got an entire month without a fine. Then I got a warning that I needed to fix my outside faucet because it was dripping. And then I go to my faucet, it's not even freaking dripping. My neighbor's is, not mine. Nope.
They don't like you.
What's not to like about me? I mean, I did have my Wi-Fi for a while my Wi-Fi name right now is Baldo Bunker. But the point is...
Baldo Bunker.
That is my Wi-Fi name now. I had to replace my modem, and I was trying to think of a new name.
They just don't like T-Bone. They got it in for T-Bone. Maybe they're vegans.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're going to steal Dali's Wi-Fi. Okay, fair enough.
So I
This
just-
is- I have a question.
Yeah.
Question. What kind of fine are we talking about? Like $10?
First one was like 20 and then 50.
What? Ouch.
I know.
Hello, Internet Expert 42. I'm glad that we're here for you now.
Yes.
I'm sure you're enjoying this. Why do cats hate blinds? No, they love them. They love them.
And like I was
Love.
literally going out of my HOA was perfect for 5 years, not a single issue at all. And then they changed. Robin,
Please, no naked parties for the live feed.
well, I wouldn't stream it.
No, Maz's got a live feed going outside your house.
Yeah.
No, please don't.
I had considered making signs that I put in the window, like blind construction or reconstruction or fixing blinds in progress. Give me 1 to 6 months. I still may do that.
Okay. Wow. Righto. Let's move on.
After maybe Friday, we'll see what y'all want to do and whether y'all want to eat in every day or not. I think it would be good for everybody to have a little bit extra extended
I
time.
think the judge likes to eat out.
I think the lawyers would like that too because they're working through their lunch break too, preparing for the next witness. All right, we have taken care of our monitor issue. Someone kicked the power strip and turned it off. We have rewired everything and
Someone
tucked it up
kicked the
underneath
power
another
strip.
table so that it's not on the floor, and hopefully no one will kick it again. All right, with that, let's get
It's
back.
probably the prosecutor ran into it with his
Mr. President,
forehead.
my name is John Luke Weaver, and I am Melody's attorney, one of Melody's attorneys. I want to talk to you about a few things that you spoke about earlier. It sounded like you made it out that you and Melody weren't really good friends. Y'all were just kind of acquaintances.
Well, we were friends, but I mean, that was it. I mean, that was all it was.
Well, no, that's one thing. But y'all were friends,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
Talked on almost a daily basis.
Someday, yeah.
Because I
His
mean, just
head
going
hit
back
the
and looking
bottom
at
of
the
it.
messages that they showed earlier, that was just a clip from about 2016.
Right.
And I mean, it looked like you guys talked a lot. But I'm going to come back to that. But you would say, yeah, we were friends.
Yeah.
All right. So how'd you meet Melody?
Like I said, Sherry Cooper was
Who's Sherry Cooper?
Well, she's Sherry Stain. Sherry Cooper lived past Melanie, and they walked a lot
On what road?
on Old Purcell Lane, across Birmingham Road, Old Birmingham Way, and the road ended right there at my house. And the first time I met her, I was cutting grass, and they were walking, and Sherry waved me down and introduced me to Melody.
So you knew Sherry before Melody?
Oh yeah, a long time.
How long you known Sherry?
I'm gonna say probably 2006 or 7.
All right. And what's the nature of y'all's friendship?
Do what?
How did y'all become friends?
Oh, in the horse world.
In the horse world?
Yeah.
Okay.
She had
horse
kids with horses,
world.
and I actually did some pasture work and built her a horse arena.
All right. So y'all known each other, and that's about 2016 is when you met Melody, or maybe even
I think
sooner?
so. I think it was 16 or 17.
There you
Would it
go.
refresh your memory that she moved there in 2013?
It wasn't that soon.
Okay.
I didn't meet her then.
All right. So sometime between 2013 and 2016. But y'all got pretty close as far as friends.
Yeah, just friends. Yeah.
Talking daily, right? Why do you think y'all became good friends?
I don't know. I know her grandkids and my kids were the same age, and they, worked or played together.
All right.
Yeah.
So that maybe that was part of how it kind of.
I guess. I don't know. I mean, there was nothing ever any further than friends. I'll promise you that.
And again, that's not.
Yeah,
I'm not.
I
Sorry,
know.
I'm not alleging that. but what I am trying to get at is that you knew most of her kids and her husband. You knew of them, or at least talked to them to Melody about them to Melody and back and forth.
I didn't know either one of the girls. I knew Scott.
Okay.
And I met Chris one time.
All right, but you knew Scott. All right, so you knew Scott. So let's talk about physical appearance of Scott. How tall would you say Scott Farris was? Is
6'5", 6'6".
big kid, big guy.
Big guy.
All right, how much you think he weighed?
No clue. 230, 240, maybe. I don't know.
But he's about 6'5", somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Would you say he's more like 300 pounds or more like 250?
He was in pretty good shape. I mean, he was, I'd say, I don't know, 250. I mean, it's hard to judge somebody. I know how much I weigh, and I know how tall
How
I
much?
am.
I'm not going to answer that. All right, so and you met Gary.
Yeah.
All right, how tall was Gary? How big was Gary?
He's a big guy.
How big was he?
I'd say he's 6'5".
All right.
Better, yeah.
All right, and how much do you think he weighed?
I'm going to say 250, 300.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah.
All right, and how tall? I mean, Melody's been sitting over here most of the trial, but how tall do you think she is?
5'9", maybe. I don't know.
You think 5'9"? How about more like 5'3" or 5'4"?
Well, maybe. She's not very tall.
Okay, and how much? And I know you don't ever ask me,
5'9".
how much do you think she weighs?
125, maybe.
Okay. So that you've seen him, you physically. But tell me about Scott. Tell me about your interactions with Scott, the best you can. I know you don't.
Look
want
at
to
this dude in the background.
Never
Check
much.
him
I
out.
mean, just seen him.
He's come from
Him
like
and her
a
running into him at
1920s
Tractor Supply,
movie.
just on the road. I mean, we talked hunting a little bit because he was a big hunter.
Had you ever discussed or knew about his temper? Did you know about Scott having a temper?
No, not really.
Did you know about Scott serving in Afghanistan?
Yeah.
All right. Did you?
Just knew that he
You
did
knew
that.
of it.
Do what?
You knew of it.
I just knew
Never
of it.
Okay.
guess a woman's weight. Ever.
Did you know of any difficulties that Scott had been having with his dad?
No.
All right. Did you know of any issues that Scott was having financially? Meaning he didn't have a job. Did you know that?
Well, I knew he worked there on the farm, but I didn't know if they paid him or what. I knew he worked on the farm, cleaning it up, and cutting grass and whatnot.
All right. Did you know how he paid for anything or got money?
I thought the truck was Gary's. I didn't know where he even had a vehicle or not.
Okay. Did you know did you ever hear him complain or say anything about having to go get money from Gary all the time to do anything?
No, he never talked about that with me.
So Mr. Fogus mentioned something, and I don't think you necessarily answered it. It was sometime after July the 5th. I believe you ran into Scott at the gas station up in Ducktown.
I think that's where it was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That's one right there on 20, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So you went there, and what did he say? You must have said something in one of the
He was
interviews.
getting fuel, and I was getting fuel, and I mean, we were, just the pump between us.
Right.
And I just told him I was sorry about his dad. I mean, I'd heard about it, and he he was just, so you could tell he was suffering from it,
All right. Well, what do you mean? You got to help me.
Well, I mean, he wasn't crying, but you could tell he was upset because his dad had passed away.
Wasn't crying.
Did he tell you anything?
Oh, no. Mm-mm.
Anything he thought had happened?
No.
All right. And you remember being interviewed in this case?
Been interviewed?
Interviewed?
Yes,
remember
yes,
that?
yes.
And they did a phone dump of your phone.
Mhm.
All right. And I want to show you. I'll show you some text messages. You can just take a look at that. There should be about 8 pages there.
Ooh, more text messages. Let's go, chat.
And I can put them on the big. I'm going to put them on the big screen. But if that print's too small.
They didn't show all of them before. Why?
And you take your time, sir.
Do what?
You take your time to look through them.
Oh, you want me to look through them?
Yes, sir.
Yes, have a look through them, sir. Oh shit, there's that bit where I said I wanted to kill Gary. Oops. She looks a little bit worried. Why does she look worried? She shouldn't, though. It's her attorney. She's just like, Melody does look cute.
Okay.
And it should be able to come up on your screen, but you see where it is. Absolutely.
No, I'm just imagining how it could get more interesting.
Moving to evidence, defense exhibits 1 through 8, Braswell. Mr. Braswell, I'm showing you some text messages that would be from around the time of July the 3rd, July the 4th, July the 5th, and July the 2nd of 2018 between you and Melody.
July.
So this message right here, raining on the hill. Are you familiar with that message? Did that refresh your memory?
Yeah, just typical,
All right. Is that from you or from Melody? Can you tell?
That's from her.
All right. And that would be the 1987 number.
Yeah.
And yours would have been 1829?
1829.
All right. And you say simply, yeah, I know. Is that you? Says, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You and Melody talk about the rain. It didn't rain much. Yeah. And that'd be the sum total of the conversations that you guys had on July the 2nd.
Right.
Standard stuff. Did y'all do that a lot?
Yeah.
All right. So July the 3rd. Looks like from Melody to you. Says, good morning. You going hard at it. What does that mean to you?
Working.
Okay. And I believe that day you were going to be working on Post Road.
Right.
Right. And you responded. How'd you respond, sir?
Hey, yeah, been in it since early.
And that's July the 3rd, 2018. All right, so this would be the morning of July the 4th from Melody to you. It says, good morning, you okay? And you say back what?
Call if you want to, I'm driving.
All right. And Melody says, I'm good, working as usual, will in a bit.
Mhm.
And the next thing, I think you tried to type okay. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's probably
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
Okay, and then you sent okay. All right. That's just on July the 4th, that morning. So later on that day, that afternoon, you say, or she says to you, you having a happy 4th? Is that the way you read that?
Mhm.
Okay. And you say,
So far, so good. Trying to call you. Fixing the road.
Mr. Weaver, I'll go back. Who was that one from?
oh, that one would have been from, actually, I believe that was from you. You asked if you,
Yeah, I asked her you had it before.
You asked that. All right,
Yeah.
sorry. And then you say, so far so good. Try. Melody said, so far so good. Try calling you, fixing the road. Did you know where she was going that day?
I have no clue.
All right.
Well, no, I'm not sure if that was the day they went to the Lake Lanier Islands or not.
Okay, and I think in a further text message, I think it kind of clears that up.
Right.
All right. And then Melody says, tried calling you. Did y'all talk at all that day? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
BK, rolling, try you later. That's Melody again.
Right.
And then you say,
Well done.
well done. Then on the 4th, again, later on that evening, you, I believe, texted, what was that?
You still at the island.
So that would be Lake Lanier Island.
Right.
We're almost done, Mr. Bradley. I know this is a slow, monotonous task, and if I knew how to zoom this thing out, it probably could go quicker. I know you did. The tape's been a big help. I've just been sitting over there for days. I've gotten...
Where's
Plug it.
J-Rock?
All right, here we go.
J-Rock wants to say in this.
Good morning, you okay? Again, from Mel. This is the 5th. This appears to be... Do y'all start every morning this way? Back in these days. Back in these days.
Right.
Would that be
T-Bone's
fair? How
catching
y'all
up.
talk?
Yeah, fair. I mean, I'm not gonna say it was every day, but a lot of days.
All right, call me when you can. All right. Do you remember back around that time that, and your daughter's name is what again?
Emma.
Emma. Was Emma going to go over and hang out with
I think so.
Ella?
Yeah. And I can't remember that one point right in there. Ella, our granddaughter, went with my ex-wife and Emma, but I don't remember.
Your ex-wife Beth?
Huh?
Is your ex-wife
Right, yeah.
Beth?
Mhm.
Okay.
I don't remember exactly the time frame right there, but it was one of those days.
In those days, in that time period. All right. The 5th at 7:58 p.m. says just, hey, can I call you? From Melody to you. No, actually, that's from you to Melody.
Do I?
It's from you to Melody. It says, hey, can I call you? Because you're 1829, right? That's your phone number?
Yeah, that's my phone.
Okay. And then finally, from Melody, call me when you can. I'm finally home. Got your message. I'm so sorry.
I think Emma was at Lake Lanier Island with him. I'm not positive, but
Well, going back through this conversation, you know, this is during the time that Mr. Farris was murdered. The state, I believe, is alleged. Did you notice, was anything out of the order, out of the ordinary that you noticed at all
not that I know of.
with your friend Melody?
Not that I know.
Okay. Everything seemed normal. Yes? Okay. I may have one more, Your Honor. I do want to say this. So in those messages the state showed you earlier, before lunch, you remember the message about the threat of the gruesome death?
Yeah,
What you saw on the
right,
screens?
right.
And I can't figure out how to get back over to that screen. But I'm just simply asking you, in all these messages, so that the state took your cell phone, and they went through how many years had you had that cell phone?
Years.
Years.
Yeah.
So in all those years, and all those messages, that's the only kind of message like that, yes? You got to respond, yes or no for the court order. So in all those years, that's the only kind of message like that, correct?
Right.
Okay.
First,
In all those years, that's the only time she ever threatened to murder him.
just a switch to channel 1 or? Yeah, switch.
You don't have to do anything else down there unless you plug in a laptop.
Mr. Terry, you're almost done. Just hold on just a little bit. Push number 1, then you mess it up. Won't be the last time you're on there. All right.
Okay.
Mr. Terry, I'm on page 5 of page 15 of Roswell 1. It's not all of them, but some of the messages that were found on your phone. So you see to the left of the screen, it says 23, then it's from Melody to you on August 14, 2016. And you see where it says, you two, you have done a great job with Emma. You're proud.
Mm-hmm.
Now, and Emma is your child, but you were married to Beth at the time.
Right.
And she went out of wedlock and had a child.
Right.
But you've raised her. She's yours. You love her.
Right.
Proud of her.
Right.
You love the kids, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
And when you talk to,
No, Deanna.
I mean, are you just a compassionate guy?
I guess. I mean, that's just the way I've always been.
You don't get riled up.
This
too much,
is
do you?
really the first of the
Say too
layperson
much, don't do
witnesses.
much. During this conversation about Emma, would Melody sometimes walk with Emma or see her?
I think Emma did walk with them sometimes. Yeah.
And then she gives you a compliment about how you raised Emma.
Mm-hmm.
And you respond by saying, thank you, just what I have to, right?
Right.
Then I'm 25 here on August 14, 2016. Can you read that, what I'm going to highlight here for you? Can you see that?
Very true. Gary was no help with mine, but I survived and with actually some sanity left. Well, maybe.
She responds that Gary was not a help with her children. Do you remember Y'all talk when you saw each other in the community, is that right?
Mhm.
Talk on the phone a good bit,
Text more than anything, probably.
but were conversations at
Right.
times. Text messages. And I think she actually called you on, was it on July 5th when she was on the way to Walmart, I believe?
Maybe, yeah.
And I guess that was when Ella and Emma talking about things
Right.
around that time. Did she ever go into other details about problems she had with Gary, not feeling that he was not helping her?
No, not really. I mean,
Rusty.
She liked to clean, didn't she?
oh, yeah.
She
was
likes
almost
to
OCD.
clean.
She liked to cook?
Yeah, I think she cooked for them every day. I mean, they
She?
go out to eat at lunch.
That's
but
nice
she
of her.
Cooked every night.
How much did
She's
she
a
like the
good
house?
Bronca-approved woman.
The grounds and just going inside, it was very nice.
Except for the, shagging the other dude.
Fair to
But
say you don't really have anything bad to say
And
about
being
her.
Apart from
70.
No,
Do you agree that she's a hard worker?
yeah.
Would you agree
What I
that-
saw her.
Do you agree that she's smart? I guess.
Yeah, yes.
Agree that she can get after and take care of her own property? Do you think would you consider her to be independent-minded and independent-willed?
A little too
Yes.
independent.
I know you're shaking.
Oh, I know. No, I'm not.
And I apologize. I'm not trying to come push you. House was beautiful, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Now, we talked about Rusty, and you told us about Rusty. I don't think that's going. It's going to be something we're going to meet Rusty. Jerry's going to get to meet Rusty. The first time you talked to law enforcement, though, you didn't tell me anything about Rusty, did you?
No.
And you didn't really go into the details that we've asked you today. Is that fair?
Yeah.
And they kind of had to talk to you about the two phone numbers.
Right.
Is it because, and I understand why, is it because you didn't want to add anything to hurt your friend? You don't know what happened to you.
No. I have no clue.
And fair to say you don't really want to add anything to it? You don't want to add anything, get her in trouble or anything like that?
I don't know anything else to add. I mean,
is he allowed to
It
lead
is
at
what it
this
is.
point?
yeah.
I don't think so.
Does it have-
He's fully leading.
Well, wait, is there anything you want to add? That's not
No,
really...
no, you don't really know what happened, did you?
Oh,
And you don't
Yeah.
want to add anything to it at this point, do you?
okay, yeah, that's leading.
He didn't say is there. He said you don't want to, do you?
That's not leading. That's simply putting words into his mouth.
Yeah. And why does they get to? Well, he's on redirect.
So, I mean, it depends on the jurisdiction, but most jurisdictions allow a redirect.
Yeah,
Or
Fair
pretty
enough,
much
for a
Is
all.
there a reason why
redirect.
you didn't call and
but do you get to?
you're close to her though? I mean, y'all friends.
We're just friends, yeah.
But do you get
Sometimes
to
you get-
lead on
Did you care for her back in
redirect?
2018?
I don't think so.
What do you mean, just
Friendship, did you
just
like?
friendship?
Yeah,
no.
sir, I'm not saying,
That was it.
I'm not saying you had an inappropriate relationship.
Right, no.
But you were friends, you were close. You share things about other people, family members.
Correct. Yeah, he
I
didn't
think one
ask
time you
about
joked
this.
about maybe you should set Gary up with Beth.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I think we did make that comment.
Okay, then that's
Y'all were
scope.
close.
Yeah.
If she needed help, would you call
And
and
should
talk
not
to
be
her?
allowed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you tell me why you never called her and asked her what happened to Gary?
I don't know. I mean, she texted me and told me what the deal was, and,
That just he was found on the
I
burn
found
pile?
dead, and, it was
And nothing after that?
nothing after that.
That's what I'm getting
find it
at.
odd?
There should be an
Yeah.
objection. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, sir.
So go back to the two cell phones. I'm going to try and move real fast on these questions. Two cell phones. That wasn't a secret. You knew she had them.
Yeah.
Sherry knew she had
Two
them.
cell phones.
Emma knew she had them too, right?
I'm sure she did.
It
But
was
she was
just-
13 years old, so that's a different.
But it didn't look like she was trying to hide anything, right?
Right.
Okay. Because Gary and Melody, everybody knew they lived separate lives, right?
Right.
Gary lived at the top of, or Gary lived in the basement. Melody lived upstairs. They had their own lives. You knew that. Did you know anything about Gary having relationships with any people
No,
at
I
work?
didn't.
Didn't know. But you just knew it was very obvious the way they lived their life. Not a secret. You got to say yes or no.
Yes.
Okay. And as far as you not getting a phone call in detail about everything that was happening following finding of Gary's body, isn't it fair to say that she had a lot of things going on at that time?
Probably.
Okay. She needed to be with her family?
Do what?
That she needed to be with her family?
Yeah.
That's all I have. Ed.
All right, anything else?
Judge, Mr. Sheriff, you release
All
me.
right, that'll be fine. Step down, sir. Thank you. All right, call your next witness.
All right.
Calls Chris Ferris.
Okay, so Chris Ferris is next. We will do that on the next stream, everybody. Oh my god! Well, he does testify for quite a while.
True.
In fact, it might actually be, I don't know. Not sure with him whether he'll take up 2 streams or not. Scott will definitely take up 2 streams. He gets kept up there for quite a while. Yes, we are getting into the sons now. Things are getting interesting. Alrighty. So yeah, in regard to the neighbor, yeah, that one text obviously was something that that the state wanted to get in. I think though that because they got that in, it was important to the state for them to show that he didn't help her.
Yeah. It's. Yeah.
Someone needed to help her though, like, but they didn't want to implicate him because he's not the guy who helped her.
That would open up a whole lot of more
Yeah,
issues.
yeah, it would open up more issues. But yeah, there's this whole. He's a whole other person that was sort of semi-involved, but not really. And they had to have him there to explain why he exists, I suppose, in this whole thing. Now, also, his involvement with Scott and how he viewed Scott's reaction, and that he was actually Ilya.
Sorry.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello. His. I know. I'm talking to you. You're like. I'm just playing with
counting
my toys. Playing with my toys.
My Legos.
Legos. That's for David's stream. So the whole thing about how he reacted and what his demeanor was like on the third, fourth, and fifth. Oh, he was clearly suffering. He was clearly sad. He was clearly this. He was that. He wasn't crying, but he was affected. So, I mean, I guess that's kind of relevant. But if he were the murderer, like, he'd still be putting on a face, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Like, I don't see whether that shows anything, really. Like, there still would be doubt if you were going along the lines of, well, Scott could have been the guy who did it.
Sure.
This neighbor is not going to be like the linchpin as far as, oh, well, he said that he was suffering, so it couldn't be him. Yeah. So anyway, oh hey Gwenny, morning Hella, and I'm new, so confused. Oh yeah, okay. All right. It's been a bit of a thing. So Salvador Dali here,
Yes.
as in Dali Talk. That's the name of his channel. He decided about a month or two ago to tell us this. Where is it? He decided to tell us he came out of the closet and told us this.
My name is Ilya.
Yeah, so that happened. So we
Was one of
decided
my
that
better moments.
yeah, we decided to honor that and start calling him Ilya. And he also said during that stream that his dad, you can say,
My father wanted to initially name me T-Bone.
and
And when my mother quickly put a stop to that, he then suggested Satchel.
Satchel, right. So we like all those names, but really your name's Ilya. So, yeah. So after that, I went and changed all the names of the folders and things and the name of our Discord to Ilya. So it's Dali, Ilya Hella, and Ilya's streams and Ilya's this, Ilya's that, because I can.
Yes.
And ever since then we've been calling him Ilya.
Yep.
And so J-Rock, one of our members, decided that it was a war and that we were fighting about it, which we're not, because he's just dramatic.
No,
And-
because Hell is a woman and I can't take lip and
Oh, apparently
I
he
have to
needs to
be
put me
strong.
in my place.
yeah.
He said that.
That ain't happening.
Hello, I'm in my place here. Yeah, he said that.
Yep.
He legit said that. So anyway, he thought we were actually fighting about it, which we're not. Like,
J-Rock swoops in.
you're dramatic, J-Rock. You.
Good Lord,
You.
he pops in like Beetlejuice.
Doesn't he?
I don't think he's been here, has he? No.
No.
He hasn't even been commenting.
So like T-Bone and J-Rock should start a channel. So I'll tell you a little secret. Backstage, we've been talking, or actually in the private chat, we've been talking, and Ilya actually wants to change his name to T-Bone.
No, I never
So
said I
that-
wanted to.
Yes, he did.
Well, okay, a temporary change, maybe.
Ha 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 ha. See, he wants to be T-Bone for a bit.
No, I said
So grant him his wish.
what I said was I wanted to be boned for a bit.
Clipped.
Oh shit.
Clipped. Make him teabag.
Great. Pretty soon it'll be D-bag.
Oh, we're 40% to 37. Come on, guys. Give him T-Bone. Give him T-Bone. Give him T-Bone because that's what he wants. That's what he wants.
No, we need a...
New poll.
Yeah, this is ranked
Bone
choice
by
voting.
whom, Ilya?
Uh-huh.
Bone by whom? Teabag is better than T-Bone.
Is it?
No, well, we can call him Teabag. Sorry, T-Bone. And then we can just come up with many variations for that once I change all of the names on everything again.
The things I put up with.
Oh dear. Come on, we don't have long, guys. We don't have long. Anyone want to change their vote? Anyone got any altar counts? Let's go. Let's go. I can't wait to clip that. That was just awesome. Where is David when you need him?
I know.
Where's David? Okay, well, next we're gonna
Playing with his
do a runoff
Legos.
poll anyway. We're gonna do a runoff poll anyway because we're so close. So we're at 40-37. So next time it's just gonna be. So it looks like Ilya's gone. Looks like Ilya's been toppled. Where's Zach? Yeah, where is Zach right now? Damn it. Ilya's been toppled. So 22 in chat, 35 votes. Well, people come in and
Well,
leave.
no,
and-
you see, there's the mail-in voting, and
yeah, there is that too.
there's, always the little shenanigans that happen in the polls.
Yeah, there's that, but there was more earlier, but people do come and go.
Votes will be certified on January 6th, guys, and do not, no violence, okay, chat? No violence.
I
But
don't
go
care.
to the Capitol peacefully and patriotically.
I don't care. I'm happy to change his name from Ilya to T-Bone if that's what he wants. I've said all along, if he gets bored with Ilya, just let me know. It is fine. Right? Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. That's fine. T-Bone it is. Well, no. Well, we're still 3% behind, so we have to do another one yet. If it's not Dali, I demand a recount.
I just
Well,
want.
I mean,
we
he
just
doesn't seem
need.
to want Dali. He wants T-Bone.
We just need to delay January 6th for 10 days to let the court cases work their way through, and to do a recount, and to forensically audit the votes.
Forensically audited. What was this thing about
Guys.
finding them at the bottom of the lake or something?
Well, or the mailman tossed them out. And there are some Q drops that are coming out about this Dolly, T-Bone, Ilya vote that could sway
Right.
the election.
I see.
Trust the plan, guys. Trust the plan. Who's the VP? Unfortunately, Pence is going to certify this, so I don't have much faith in the results.
Okay, so all right, doesn't look like we're getting any more votes in. So at the moment it's Dali, and I don't particularly want to change everything to Dali and then back to something else. So we're going to leave it until the next stream, and we'll do a runoff on that because 3% is not enough. 3% is not enough, and I don't think you want to be Dali again. I think.
Well,
that's not
this
what
is
you
ranked
want.
choice voting.
Hella is fortifying the vote. What's fortifying mean?
Right after 2020 happened, Times Magazine did an article saying, giving thanks to all the people who helped fortify the election.
Fortify. Okay.
Like support.
What does it mean, though?
Like, it really sounded like prevent. The way, like, I mean, the word fortify is meaning like support the votes, but the way the article was, it was
Right.
like rubbing it in our faces that it was stolen.
Ah, okay.
And
gotcha.
it became a running joke that you just wanted to you don't want to steal the election, you just want to fortify it.
Gotcha. We're at the end of the stream, Gwynnie, and we're about to go over to Nick's stream. So stick with us, and we'll go over there and go hella raid, even though there's only a few of us left. So it doesn't matter. Who cares? Cool. All right. Hella doesn't care about your vote. She is drunk on power. Yes, so much power. So much power. See you guys for the next one. Thank you, everyone, for gifting memberships and things. And we'll do another one, not tomorrow, but probably the day after. I'm thinking we might just do Melody on Sunday instead of Hearsay for Days because it's been a pretty
Nice.
boring week. So,
Yeah.
we might just do that on Sunday at 6 p.m. rather than 4 p.m. Eastern, so I get to sleep in a little bit. Yay! Narcissists. Narcissists. Boo to you too. Boo to you too. Yes, get into the Scott testimony. I can't wait. Alrighty, time for the song, and then let's go over to Nick.
Sounds good.
Song. Where's the song? I always have to find it. There it is. Hey! Here's my thing.
She was a fake lawyer from the future. She got on YouTube and made some live streams. The co-host is Dolly and she dances sometimes. The words are always so loud and because she's an 803.